Boom, we're diving headfirst into the biggest stories in sports today. Atalanta is making moves despite a brutal Bayern Munich defeat, while the Champions League last 16 delivered shockwaves across Europe with stunning upsets and incredible performances. Plus, Real Madrid's Fede Valverde is making history with a hat trick. And in a stunning political twist, Munich's Lord Mayor Dieter Reiter has resigned from his Bayern Munich roles. You don't want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Atalanta's bold contract offer for Palladino amidst a Bayern thrashing. It sounds wild, but hear us out. Despite a crushing 6-1 defeat to Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Italian club Atalanta is reportedly looking to extend head coach Rafael Palladino's contract. Palladino, who took over in November, already has a deal until 2027, but the club is so impressed with his work, including overcoming Borussia Dortmund and pushing for European spots in Serie A, that they're considering a new deal potentially until 2029. They're also still in the Coppa Italia semifinals, making them the sole Italian side competing on all fronts, even with their Champions League tie heavily against them. Palladino even snagged Serie A Coach of the Month for February. It's a clear sign of trust, showing they believe he's the man to lead their project forward, even after a major European setback. Don't go anywhere, because the Champions League delivered more drama than you can imagine. Next up, we're breaking down the power rankings after a wild week of last 16 upsets that shook the Premier League's dominance. The Champions League last 16 is delivering absolute chaos. Premier League giants were expected to dominate, but a wild week of first-leg matches saw statement wins from Europe's traditional powerhouses and shocking defeats for English clubs. Bayern Munich sent a massive message with a dominant 6-1 thrashing of Atalanta, while Real Madrid, surprisingly without key stars, secured a commanding 3-0 lead against Manchester City thanks to a Fede Valverde hat-trick. Meanwhile, the fairy tale of Bodo/Glimt continues as they secured a stunning 3-0 advantage over Sporting CP. From Tottenham's dismal form against Atletico Madrid to Newcastle's late heartbreak against Barcelona, the landscape of potential winners has been dramatically reshaped. Who's truly in contention now after this seismic week of action? We're ranking all the contenders to lift the trophy in Budapest. But the drama didn't stop there, as individual brilliance also took center stage. Stay tuned as we reveal the player who delivered a historic performance and etched his name in Champions League history. Fede Valverde's hat-trick was the headline, but the Champions League last 16 delivered a mixed bag for Premier League clubs. While Bayern Munich dismantled Atalanta 6-1, showcasing their status as top contenders, and Real Madrid took a commanding 3-0 lead over Manchester City thanks to Valverde's incredible first career hat-trick, the English teams struggled. None of the 6 Premier League sides managed a win in their first-leg ties. Arsenal and Newcastle drew, but the other 4 lost, with 3 suffering significant defeats. This performance raises questions about the Premier League's dominance in Europe this season. Elsewhere, Galatasaray secured a vital 1-0 lead against Liverpool, setting up a tense second leg, while Tottenham's struggles continued with a heavy loss to Atletico Madrid. The road to the final is proving tougher than expected for many. And speaking of unexpected twists, a political bombshell has just rocked one of Europe's biggest clubs. Coming up, we've got a shocking resignation that's sending shockwaves through the football world. In a move that has stunned the football world, Munich's Lord Mayor, Dieter Reiter, has shockingly resigned from his key positions at Bayern Munich with immediate effect. Reiter, a lifelong fan who had held roles on the advisory and supervisory boards since 2017 and recently became chairman of the advisory board, cited the need to maintain the trust of the people of Munich. This abrupt departure comes just before the mayoral election, following criticism over his undisclosed secondary employment with the club and failure to obtain approval from the city council. Reports also suggest controversy over his use of the N-word. His resignation marks a significant political and administrative shakeup for the German giants, leaving questions about how Bayern will reshuffle its leadership. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for today's top stories. Stick around for our lightning round recap and your chance to win. All right, let's do a quick fire recap. Atalanta is betting on Palladino despite a huge loss to Bayern Munich. The Champions League last 16 is wide open after a week of stunning upsets, with Bayern and Real Madrid making huge statements. Fede Valverde scored a historic hat-trick as Real Madrid dominated Manchester City. And in a political shocker, Munich's Lord Mayor resigned from his Bayern Munich roles. Now, if you loved this update, smash that like button, subscribe to news for more, hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social media channels to stay connected 24/7. We'll see you in the next one.